Alright, Baron back with you, and we're about to start Germany Turn 4. There's going to be a lot of surprises in this one. Maybe not too many surprises, but we'll see shortly. So for the purchase phase, the Germans for 52 IPCs are going to be purchasing 2 fighters, a tactical bomber, an armored division, a transport, and a destroyer. Now onto the combat. Alright, start of the battles, and as the long-awaited Operation Barbarossa has finally commenced. First off, from C-Zone 112 into C-Zone 125, this destroyer is going to sail up. Joining him, this fighter from Normandy Bordeaux, movement of 3, have 1 movement left, and movement of, no wait, not, that's it for that battle. And with a movement of 1, the battleship and cruiser going from C-Zone 112 into C-Zone 113, attacking the cruiser there. They're going to be joined by the fighter and tactical bomber off the carrier, with 3 movements left in their gas gauge, attacking the cruiser there. Next, flying from Germany, movement of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. They'll be strategic bombing the industrial complex here in Novograd, and he's going to be escorted by a fighter from Poland with a movement of 2, so he has 2 movements left. Also from Germany with a movement of 5, or actually from Western Germany, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 movements left. We'll be strategic bombing the industrial complex in Ukraine. He'll be escorted by a fighter from Romania, also with 2 movements left. Next, attacking the 1 infantry in Baltic states, the 4 artillery, 24 infantry divisions, and why not, the tactical bomber will fly in there too with 3 movements left in its gas gauge. A little bit of overkill here, but let's have some fun, right? As well, attacking the tank from Poland is going to blitz through eastern Poland and join that battle in Baltic states. Next, all the units here from, or most of the units from Romania are going to move into Bessarabia. That is 12 infantry divisions, 2 artillery, and that's it for right now. And that is it for the combat movements phase. Alright, just before I go and roll these dice, I forgot to do a couple more combat movements. I was just double checking my board before I did this, and the other one was I'm going to move a fighter up from Western Germany, movement of 2, to aid with his attack into the C-Zone 125. He'll have 3 movements left. And these 7 infantry divisions are going to move into Karelia as well. So I'll go roll the dice now. We'll see what happens. One quick correction, I decided to actually throw in a 2nd fighter into the C-Zone 125 battles. He came from Western Germany, so with a movement of 2, so he's still got 3 movements left in his gas gauge. Now on to the dice rolls. So first off, we'll go with the sea battle for C-Zone 125. So it's the 2 fighters and the destroyer attacking the Russian sub with 1 hit, sinking the sub. The sub gets to return fire, and missed. Sub sunk. Now the battle against the Russian cruiser. So it's a battleship, cruiser, and a fighter and tactical bomber. 3 hits, so more than enough there. Against the lone Russian cruiser. And he hit and Damage the battleship. Next will be the attack into Baltic states. So I'm rolling everything but 10 infantry right now. More than enough, probably should be. Yeah, got more than enough hits. The Russian infantry has been killed. And he returns fire. And hits and kills one of the German infantry. Next will be the bombing raid into Novgorod. I have talked to the warden. He is not setting up the interceptor, so it's just the anti-aircraft shot. Missed. And damage on the factory is 6 plus 2 is 8, which would be only 6 damage total on that factory because it's a miner. Next, in Ukraine, he is also not sending up the interceptors. So here's the anti-aircraft shot. Miss. And the damage is another 6. So 6 damage on that factory too. The other 2 battles were just walk-ins, so I will reset the board and we'll get back to it. Alright, back with you here. For the non-combat movement phase, I've reset the board up here. So, I'll start by moving all my aircraft back. So, with a movement of 3 left in state, it's only moved 2. Fighters flying back to Western Germany. This fighter, also up here, Season 125, is going to fly over to Norway and land there. The fighter and tactical bomber are actually going to, even though they have 3 movements left, they're going to sit in Season 113, and they're going to be joined by the 2 transports and the aircraft carrier where they're going to land. I forgot to damage this battleship. There we go. So, battleship is damaged. There. Next, even though it's got 3 movements left, the tactical bomber is going to land in Poland for movement of 1. For movement of 2, both the fighter and strategic bomber are going to fly back from Novgorod. Are going to fly back and land in Poland. With 2 movements left on their gas gauge, the fighter and strategic bomber that attacked Ukraine are going to land in Romania. Next, the 2 tanks in Romania are going to move into Belarus, and they're going to be joined by these 4 armored divisions from Slovakia, Hungary. Next, 1 anti-aircraft gun from Poland is going to move forward and into Baltic states. 2 mechanized infantry divisions from Germany are going to move into Baltic states, and 8 infantry, or actually 9 infantry divisions from Germany and 1 artillery division are going to move from Germany to Poland. Shoot, I didn't want to do that. Okay, I just saw a mistake I did, though. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Next, fighter from Iraq is going to fly into Egypt. And the 1 tank from Western Germany is going to move 2 into Poland. Alright, and that is it for the, actually, nope, this mechanized infantry division from France is going to move into southern Italy. And that is it for the Germans. And now for the recap. The Germans have, over in C-Zone 106, which is off the screen here, is a submarine doing convoy duty there, and another one in C-Zone 109. They have a destroyer in C-Zone 112, and in C-Zone 113 they have a battleship, a cruiser, 2 transports, an aircraft carrier with a tactical bomber and fighter. Oh wait, sorry, I forgot to do my place units. Do that first before I do the recap. So, for placing units, the Germans are going to be placing transport and destroyer in CC Zone 113. The tank is going to go into Germany, and a fighter is going to go into Western Germany, and a fighter and tactical bomber are going into Germany. And that is it. So, quick recap now. The Germans in C Zone 106 have a submarine. They also have a submarine in C Zone 109. In C Zone 125 they have a destroyer. In C Zone 113 they have a damaged battleship, cruiser, destroyer, 3 transports, an aircraft carrier with a fighter and tactical bomber on it. In southern Italy they have a mechanized infantry. In Normandy Bordeaux they have armored infantry and artillery divisions. In France they have 2 artillery and an armored division. In Western Germany they have 3 anti-aircraft guns and 2 infantry and 2 fighters. Germany itself, a tank, fighter and tactical bomber. Poland has 9 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 armored, a fighter, a tactical bomber, and a strategic bomber. Baltic States has 23 infantry divisions, 4 artillery, 1 armored, and 2 mechanized infantry, and an anti-aircraft gun. Karelia has 7 infantry. Yep, 7. Romania has a fighter, a tactical bomber, and a strategic bomber. In Belarus, or not Belarus, Bessarabia, down there has 12 infantry, 6 armored, and 2 artillery. Alright, and in Egypt, the Germans also have a fighter. That is it for the German turn. I will go count up the board now. Alright, they just did a quick count, and Germans have 45 IPCs in production, plus 5 for the Scandinavian resources. And so they're at 50 IPCs for next turn. Now on to Russia.